In this video, we're going to be talking about how to lower credit card debt. So stick around. Welcome back to Dollars with Dennis. My name is Dennis Dunn, and today we're going to be talking about how to lower credit card debt. So, the number one thing you have to do to lower your credit card debt, all right, is stop spending on your credit cards. Okay? If you're not stopping spending, all right, you're not going to be able to pay off the debt. All right? Obviously, you owe a significant amount of debt and the interest is burying you. So, number one is stop using your credit card. Okay, guys, so now that you've stopped using your credit cards, all right, the next thing you need to do is actually increase your payments. Now, if you've been making minimum payments on your credit cards, that's probably one of the things that got you into debt because when you do that, the interest just keeps piling up. So you want to make higher payments so you can pay down some of the debt. So, how do you do that? You go out, you get a second job. All right. You get a part time job, and the part time job you just use to pay off your credit card. Another way of lowering your credit card debt is to transfer the balances from your high interest credit cards to a 0% APR card. So if you can get a 0% APR card, they are usually offered for a period of a number of months. All right. It will not charge you any interest on your debt. And now that you're paying down your debt, it makes it easier to pay off. Okay, so you have a bunch of late payments on your credit cards, and you can't get a 0% APR credit card to switch down your balance or lower your interest. What do you do then? Well, it's possible you can get a debt consolidation loan, all right, at a lower interest rate than what you're paying on your credit cards. So, say you're paying 20 something percent on your credit cards on the interest rate. If you can get a debt consolidation loan that's maybe 7, 10, 11%, all right, that's half of the interest that you're paying on your credit card. All right. So it will help lower the interest rate, okay, and help you pay off the debt faster. If you're in a high amount of credit card debt, something over $10,000, maybe 20, $30,000, all right, you might want to consider debt settlement. What debt settlement is you work with a company who works with the bank, all right, and then you get a payment plan to pay down your debt, all right, and it just makes it easier to basically try to pay down the high amount of debt that you have. But I wouldn't do debt settlement unless you're definitely over ten or $20,000 in debt. All right, guys. So those are ways that you will be able to lower your credit card debt. All right. Check out the links down below where I leave information about 0% APR cards, debt settlement companies, all right, debt consolidation loans. You'll find those down in the description. All right, so we hope you found this information informative. If you like our content, please give us that thumbs up. All right, and hit that subscribe button and We thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.